What's going on, guys? How y'all doing this fine afternoon? And yes, I am wearing a do-rag. White people, don't worry. I ain't going to jump out your computer screen and rob you. It's strictly just for my hair. Something that Gamer 23 doesn't have, you know what I'm saying? Shots fired! Anyways, today I seen a video from the homie Rand Outdoor. Shout out to Rand, man. One of the few, strictly Xbox gamers that I can really trust. This guy got his head straight on. This guy got a million gamer score. He obviously plays this game. He's just one of the few people that I actually really respect here on YouTube. He actually had an interesting video today talking about Horizon Zero Dawn. Why do Xbox fans panic every time Sony gets a good game or there's good Sony news? And this is gonna be my first video response, and I'm gonna give you guys my opinion why it is that Xbox dudes panic, they go crazy, they go all defenses every time good Sony news happens, or Sony drops a really good game. I'll tell you why they go on the defensive, and it's not all Xbox guys go on the defensive like this. Just a select few, and my reasoning and how I look at it is, they're not happy with what they got. They're clearly not happy with the Xbox One at its current state, but they won't say it. You know what I'm saying? Look, right now, Microsoft's lineup is not super strong. I've been saying this a lot, in podcasts, videos, that 2017 is not really looking to be a super strong year for Xbox when it comes to their software. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, they got Project Scorpio coming, which is probably the most exciting thing that's happening around the Xbox. But when it comes to the games, there's nothing really exciting at all there. So when these Xbox dudes see, PlayStation, coming off a great PSX, showing lots of games, dropping a lot of highly rated games this year, they get all defensive because they look on their side, and to be honest, they don't really got much. I know Xbox dropped Halo Wars 2, which is getting great scores. I'm sure it's a great game. RTS fans, you might want to check out Halo Wars 2, but Sony just came off dropping what? Neo, Gravity Rush 2, what else? Yakuza 0, Horizon Zero Dawn's around the corner, all getting amazing scores, you know what I'm saying? And PlayStation fans are being assholes too, rubbing it in them. So I feel like those guys that are getting so defensive, seeing that, these games are scoring so well, because they're just not happy with what they got currently, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people put up a front. Because they're repping aside, you know what I'm saying? That's why I really respect people that can be honest with themselves and be like, yo, I'm just keeping it real. Like, this year's not looking that hot. You know what? Because I already been on record saying Sea of Thieves, that game could be really good, I guess. It could be a good multiplayer game, but we haven't heard much information about it. That's probably the only Microsoft game we actually seen more footage of. Crackdown 3, we barely seen anything from it. The Crackdown franchise is not something that people were dying for. You know what I'm saying? The first one was great. Everyone got it because of the Halo 3 beta. The second one was I actually beat the second one. It wasn't that good. So the third one is just in this weird limbo. People are probably definitely gonna keep an eye on it, but it has no real hype behind it. You know what I'm trying to say? And I feel like that's all of Microsoft's current announced games. There's no real hype for none of these. There's no for sure bangers on their catalog right now for 2017, right? And they got a lot of these Xbox guys insecure, and that's just the real, man. A lot of these guys are just not happy with what they got. They won't tell you they're not happy with what they got, but they're not, because you could tell by their reaction. You know what I'm saying? If Microsoft got a plethora of games coming out this year, just like how Sony does, there will be no need to react like this. But the reality is, Sony's dropping game after game, which is actually true. They're all getting great scores, and Microsoft has just dropped Halo Wars 2. Then after Halo Wars 2, what do you have to look forward to? You know what I'm saying? The thing is, PlayStation, I think you mentioned this in your video, Rand. PlayStation has showed their lineup for 2 years now, most likely. So PlayStation fans are pretty happy with what they got, while Microsoft fans beyond like 2017, we don't know what's coming. You know what I'm saying? So maybe Microsoft got heat, like we don't know. So I feel like by E3, you know, we'll know what's up for sure by E3, what's really going on. And I'm hoping that Microsoft got some more games so these guys could stop being so insecure. But that's my reasoning behind it. I feel like Xbox guys get super defensive every time a good PlayStation game drops, or you know, great PlayStation news is, because within themselves they know that, yo, my preferred platform ain't dropping that much heat. Yo, they want those games secretly, man. They want them games. It is what it is, or there would be no need to react like this. You know what I'm trying to say? Try to go straight damage control, try to downplay the games. There'll be no need to act like this. You know what I'm trying to say? They just really ain't happy with what they got right now currently. You know what I'm saying? I could be real with myself and look at Xbox's 2017 lineup and be like, yo, to be quite honest, it's not really that impressive. Yeah, there's some little cool games here and there, you know what I'm saying, that could turn out to be something great. You never know. Crackdown 3 could be amazing. State of Decay 2 could be amazing. You know what I'm saying? But we haven't seen, you know, jack shit of State of Decay 2. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's looking forward to Cuphead. Like, that doesn't have a release date on it. Like, you know, right now, when it comes to the software side, yo, shit's like kind of wishy-washy on Microsoft's camp. And I feel like all the answers will be at E3. You know, I'm just hoping nothing else gets delayed, because I feel like they really need it. Xbox will be fine. Xbox will be fine as long as there's third-party games coming out on the Xbox. Xbox will be fine, you know. When it comes to their in-house games, it's like I said, this year is not looking very strong at all. Hopefully it picks up. But yeah, that's what got these some of these Xbox guys. Not all Xbox guys are bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of these guys are cool. They just respect, they could respect when, you know, Sony drops a great game. Some of these guys get super defensive, you know, want to spoil the game. You know, I had a few people try to spoil Horizon Zero Dawn for me, you know, because, yo, the reality is just they just ain't happy with what they got. They ain't happy with what they got. There's no other explanation why they behave like this. You know, some people behave like this, you know. So shout out to all the, you know, cool Xbox gamers that, yo, Xbox your preferred platform. That's cool. That's amazing. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that at all. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with that. If you prefer to play on Xbox, that's great. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these insecure guys that are, you know, spoiling Horizon, downplaying PlayStation's lineup, is all because they ain't really happy with what they got. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Once upon a time, I had feelings like this when I was a kid, you know, with certain shit. So I know that's exactly how they're feeling. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll check you guys later. Take it easy, people.